So there I was, my first celebration. Excited to meet Ian McDiarmid. Of course, I got electrocuted by this cosplayer who looked like the Emperor. Great costume, by the way. But with that being said, I got to meet Ian, and I walked up to him, shook his hand. It was the first online, by the way, on Sunday. The first online. Very excited. And I said, Ian, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. I'm just curious. You're going to be in episode 9, which is really exciting. Besides Anthony Daniels, you're the only one to be in the prequels, original trilogy, and sequels. He stops writing. He looks up at me, and he goes, "That's yet to be seen." And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "Yes, it's just a tease." I was pretty shocked by hearing this. After seeing the trailer, with the laugh and everything, I was pumped up, and I was like, I was a little puzzled. But in these next 2 interviews, after I saw him, and then I saw these interviews at Celebration, it's starting to make a little sense to me. But that's what I want to discuss today. So is Palpatine, the Emperor, returning?
Ian, that laugh at the end of the trailer, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
The laugh at the end of the trailer, everybody. Well,
I have to be honest with you. I was in the area, so I thought the least I could do is to pop in for a laugh.
yeah.
So
This was such an unexpected moment.
I know, it shocked me. But we deal, as you know, in Star Wars, they're very good at dealing in unexpected moments the whole time.
Yes.
And secrets are a big thing. And nobody really ever knows what anybody else is doing. That's always been the story of the pictures. Different scripts, full scripts, sometimes no scripts at all. Turn up the lines you've learned to be completely rewritten. Because an area of mystery is always a great thing to have when you're telling a great story. And that certainly continues, apparently.
Yeah.
Which, what I liked, and like everybody else, I had no idea what the title was. They did let me into a secret that the Emperor might be laughing. But I have to tell you that particular laugh was not specially recorded. They found it somewhere, probably from one of the old movies or in a digital vault or maybe George's iPhone. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
But,
You've just added yet another layer of mystery to everything now.
There you go. So they said, what I liked about it, though, that's why I think it is a real tease. I mean, the new title, Rise of the Skywalkers, is wonderful. And then from the past, maybe from hell, a laughter comes, which sort of implies, yeah, right. So, in other words, Skywalkers rising, I don't think so.
The Master and the Apprentice. Wow, this is amazing to see you two both together again here.
Yeah.
Fabulous. What a treat, yeah? Now, Ian, before we start, I realise we're here today to celebrate the 20th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, but after seeing your surprise appearance here at Celebration on Friday, for the Episode 9 panel, I do have to ask, do you have anything to tell us?
Well, Friday, I just happened to be in the area. So I thought I should just drop in for a laugh.
Very good. Yeah, I see what you did there. Nice. Nice. Now, when you wrapped filming on Return of the Jedi all those years ago, did you have any idea that 16 years later you would be reprising your role again?
No. Because, as you know, Darth Vader chucked me down that tunnel. And I thought, well, that's the end. But I did say to George, when I came up for air, I said, George, is he? And before I could finish the sentence, he went, dead, yes. I said, well, couldn't he perhaps? No. He's dead. But wouldn't it be interesting if, forget it. So all those years later, when the prequels became a reality, I got that phone call again, and I had a very brief meeting with George, as I did the first time. And he said, "Do you know anyone who wants to play an emperor?" And I said, "Well, that might be me." And he said, "Well, these two characters in the movie, there's this sort of hypocritical politician." I thought, "Yeah, I could do that." And then there's this other guy who we don't really get to know until later, but he's very dark and mysterious and kind of scary. And I thought, oh, that's the part I'd like. But I'm going to be the boring politician. So like everybody else, I didn't know that only two there were going to be.
So, after hearing Ian McDiarmid talk about this, at first he was making jokes. He was saying, "Oh, I stopped by for a laugh," which is funny. He said that in both interviews. But then he goes on to say he was shocked himself, meaning he wasn't prepared for the laugh. He wasn't prepared to hear that at the end of the trailer. He also goes on to say that at the end of Return of the Jedi, he spoke to George. And George Lucas said, "You're dead." He said, "Well, wouldn't it be interesting?" "Nope." "Well, what about if we do this?" "No." So it sounded like that Return of the Jedi was the end of Palpatine. Now, JJ has said, "Oh, no, Palpatine's in this." But maybe not the way we think. I don't think he's the big bad at the end of the movie that Kylo needs Rey to defeat. There might be a new one. I think we might see Palpatine in a flashback. We might see Palpatine through a clone. Maybe it's some kind of robot or a message to someone who finds it, such as Kylo, who's searching for archives maybe, or something like that, looking for relics. Maybe that's it. I don't think, you know how these trailers go. They show us something and it's not in the movie. We've heard Luke talk in The Force Awakens, wasn't in the movie. We've seen things like Rogue One when the TIE fighter comes up. That's not in the movie. Or when they're running and the walkers are shooting them, and that's not in the movie. So I don't trust this trailer fully. And I'm going to do a review on it. I was at Celebration, so I really didn't have a lot of time to do one. But I fully don't trust that laughter. I think that's just there to get us excited, to get us to go see it, to say, "Hey, look, we brought Palpatine back." If he's in it, it's going to be like Luke. It's going to be a cameo appearance. As far as I heard, he was in it, but it wasn't like a flashback, a story. Maybe, like if you saw Battlefront 2, you played the single-player mode, you'll know that. You'll see that he's in it, but he's not in it flesh and blood. He's in it through these machines relaying messages of what he wants his commanders to do, a contingency plan. That's what it was. So I don't know. I don't think he's in it the way that they're trying to make it seem. These trailers can be very misleading. Remember that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And what do you think about all this? Do you think I'm right? You think that this is just to get the fans pumped up and to try and get some fans to see the movie just for him, which is possible. But he's saying he's not in it. JJ's saying he is. And Kathleen Kennedy has no clue what the heck is going on. So with that all being said, what do you think? You let me know. I always get back to you. Thank you for viewing. And I love all my family members, my subscribers. I appreciate it. Remember, this is Rob for Everything Star Wars. I'm here and you're there. Thanks for being there. It's always appreciated. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. And let me know what you think.